Hello my friends, this is Jeannie and welcome to another Christmas collage video. For this month I will be collaging in this beautiful Christmas themed journal using prompts from the Margarete Miller, the Collage Art Glue Book Vintage Christmas Edition. So I have done a little bit of prep work. This is my third collage video following Margarete Miller's prompts. If you have not seen the first two videos, be sure to check them out. I will link them in this general area here. I did start by finding a page in my book that I thought would work well with the prompts, which I have to tell you are pretty wacky. I mean, wow is all I have to say. I almost skipped them, but I was like, nope, I'm not going to skip it. I'm going to do them all. And these prompts were challenging. The prompts themselves, under normal circumstances, I can work with, but Christmas themed? Goodness, the prompts were, or are, things with rings, a wreath. The wreath is easy. A word written backwards, something found in a desk, something salty. My husband suggested I put a picture of my kid in the book, but I decided to pass on that. But something salty? I'm not sure. And a rubber stamping. So that is what we are working with. And so, yeah. I decided to work on this spread because the items I have chosen are a little unusual and certainly don't need to be competing with anything. So what I did, this page right here, this page has a stamp, which I like. It's one of those Tim Holtz Christmas stamps. So I'm going to keep that for journaling. So I'll collage on this side. It was, it is a page from an Edith Holden book. So I did not collage, my goodness, I have completely lost my words. I used some gesso to cover over the image that was on this page and just dial it back a little bit. It was a little too loud and distracting for my taste. And once the gesso dried, I did brush over the gesso with some Distress Oxide in the color Vintage Photo using my brush. So let me show you what I have, and you can, join the insanity with me, because I think these images are a little crazy, but I'm gonna make them work. So for things with rings, I have a couple of images. Oh no, oh goodness, look, I'm just realizing I got gesso on my sweatshirt. I hope it comes off. That's sad. Alright, that'll teach me not to wear anything nice when I'm in the craft room. But anyway, for things with rings, I have a couple of things. I have a boat. It has a life ring. And the boat will make sense. I also have, see this flag, this boat had a flag. And I cut the flag off and I found another image with rings, and I will replace the old flag with the new flag, which has rings. So things with rings is covered. A wreath, I have this cute card. A word written backward. I think that's the one I'm going to skip. Okay, I might skip that one. Something found in the desk. I have some washi tape that's always found in my desk. Something salty. Something salty was a little crazy. So here I have this boat is in water, and that's the ocean, salty ocean. Listen, work with me and I'll work with you. This is what we're doing. Salty ocean, boat with rings that has a flag with rings. We have a wreath. We have our tape. Okay, and the bonus is a rubber stamping. Okay, so that's easy. I have a rubber stamp here that I can just stamp on the background. That's no big deal. But to have a little fun, I came across this girl and I absolutely adored this. So I want to use it in my book. The question is, can I? Can I use it in my book? Can we make it work? I think we can make it work. I think we're going to work this until it works. So let's start with, let me move this all to the side. And let's do some rubber stamping first in the background. So I was telling my husband how challenging these particular prompts were, and that's what he said. For salty, I should use a picture of our kid, because he is a little salty. And while it was funny, I didn't think my kid would appreciate it, so I passed on that. Instead, we will just do this, okay? We will use the ocean instead. So that is my rubber stamping. We got that one. Okay, let's see. In terms of layering, I was auditioning these pieces earlier and got a pretty good layout. Let's see. I have a picture somewhere. I don't know. It's not exactly 100%, but it's mostly there. So let's see if we can finish it off here together. Tape. I think I want to use the tape. If I use the boat, I thought maybe I can use a little bit of this tape. This tape behind the boat. Yeah, I think behind the boat is better. Well, let's start by cutting a piece. This is not very sticky tape, so I could temporarily just put it down there. And maybe we can go on top of it like that. I think that works. That works. We're going to stick that down. That tape is definitely not going to stay there on its own. So, oh, this tape is going to call me a liar. Did you see that? It ripped up some of the paper. Turns out it is sticky. All right. Nonetheless, we are going to use a glue stick, put some extra adhesive on that, put that at the bottom. Well, let's make sure that is the bottom. Yeah, all of a sudden I was paranoid my book was upside down. And we're going to put it low because these pieces I have are going to have to stack pretty high. So I think the next piece will probably be this one. Let's see. And then this. Then we have her. I'm telling you, I want to use her. I want her. I want her at the top of the ship like this because, you know, why not? Why not? Her umbrella's a little tall. How do I fix that? I know how I fix it. I lower the ship. I rather lose part of the ocean than her umbrella. I don't want to lose her umbrella. We can go down a little bit more. Can't lose too much of the ocean because that's my salty, and boom, there. Ha! Okay, it's kind of cute, isn't it? I don't know. Then we have this wreath. How are we gonna make this work? Boy, this one's gonna be so random. But you know, no more random, not as random as a woman in a fancy dress on top of this ship. Do I want to? I don't know. That's okay. I don't think I need to do much else with that. Maybe I gotta place this somehow so we can still see that it's a wreath. Maybe that's what we'll do. And we'll put the prompts below it, something like that. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna commit. So I have to remember to keep the ship low. So let's start by trimming. Let's trim some of this water at the bottom. We're gonna hold on to this because I don't know, these prompts are a little wonky, and if salty comes up again, I don't know. If you hear noise in the background, that's my dryer machine on spin cycle. Is that low enough? Yes, that's perfect. Okay. So I think we need to do some inking. No. We need to do some inking there. Kind of like that. We need to incorporate this though, so what can I do to kind of quiet it a little? It's loud, isn't it? Oh, I could, I mean, I would like it to be obvious that this is a wreath. I don't want to. We could just do it in an angle like that. Oh, it completely covered up the wreath. Okay. Stop fussing. Let's start gluing. We're gonna make this work. We need to ink the edges. So since I'm using since I am using oxide inks, let's use a dauber that has a pad with oxide ink on it. Let's go with ground espresso. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. For me, it's still Sunday. Last 3 videos I've posted were filmed on Sundays, or on a Sunday, because that is just about the only time I have to craft. Now, my Girl Scouts are cadets, and we are working on Silver Award projects. So a Silver Award is the highest honor that a cadet can earn, and it requires a lot of work. Not only do you have to select, plan, and organize your project, but there's a lot of community service involved. You have to commit at least 50 hours to the project, and then at the end of the project you have to submit a final project for, I guess, approval in terms of you've met all the requirement, you did all the work, congratulations, you're done. So you have to document everything you're doing along the way so that you have a good record to submit at the end so that your award is granted. So I have 2 teams I'm working with. My troop this year is 14 girls, and we have 3 leaders for my troop. It's me and 2 others. And I volunteered. Well, we have 3 leaders and 4 silver award teams. Silver award teams are limited in size. You can only have 4 girls per team max. So the way the numbers worked out, we ended up with 4 teams, and because we have only 3 leaders, one of the leaders had to take on an extra team, and I volunteered to do that, which I'm totally okay with, because I love my Girl Scouts. I love Girl Scouts. I love what I do with them, and they're just a great group of kids, so I didn't mind at all. Not at all. It just means that we have to do a little bit of extra work. I need to squeeze out some extra hours from my schedule so that I can make the time to meet with my girls. And that's mostly on weekends, because a lot of my girls play sports, they have other commitments, and so the only time we can meet is on weekends. And specifically, now that I think about it, it's mostly on Sundays. The only reason we're not meeting today, which is Sunday, is because my girls are a little bit ahead. We not only submitted our proposals were approved, they know what their projects are, they know what they need to do. So we decided to just take a little break, take a couple of weeks off, and then pick up full steam ahead. So today is one of those rare Sundays where I'm actually able to sit down and do some crafting. Otherwise, Sundays are for my Girl Scouts, and Saturdays are for the prep I do in order to meet with my girls on Sunday. I need to do a lot of prep before I meet with them. So it's kind of cool to finally sit down. So I think everything's inked up here, and this is where I land, and I like it. I like this a lot. It's different, but I like it. So I think the first thing we should do, I took out my fabric tack because I thought I would glue the ship first, but I think I'm gonna glue this first. So yeah, I'm going to film a bunch of videos today, upload them, schedule them so that my posting can be a little more consistent, and then hopefully find some more time towards the end of this week to film more videos. So yeah, busy but it's okay, you know, it's a good kind of busy. It's a good kind of busy. I think for this one we do need to use the fabric tack because this washi on the bottom has a little bit of texture on the top. So I hope that wasn't too chatty, but I thought I would just catch you up on what I've been doing. I certainly do miss making videos, but there is good reason for it. And it is such a relief, I tell you. A huge, huge relief that my girls are a little ahead. And they're a little ahead. I think I wanted this here. Didn't I want that there? Yes, I did. I'm going to stick that in there right now. It's a relief that they are a little ahead and we can take a little bit of a break. It's a relief that their projects were approved and they have a lot of work ahead of them. One of the teams, in case you're interested, is doing a project about bats and raising awareness about bats and bat conservation as part of their silver award. They will be building bat houses. Yeah, isn't that cool? Bat houses. I think that's so cool. Then the other team, cool, that works. The other team is doing sea life or marine life and ocean pollution, and how ocean pollution affects marine or sea life. So they are going to be raising awareness about the effects on trash in the ocean, the effects that it has on marine life, and what we can do to lessen pollution and what we can do to help the marine life impacted. And part of their award, because each project needs to have kind of like a take action component, something like you physically do, it has to be sustainable in some way. Part of their take action is cleaning beaches and also raising funds to purchase some garbage cans and donate them to the local beaches so that people have a spot to put their trash. Less trash on the beach means less trash in the ocean, right? So between those two projects, I'm a busy bee. Oh my gosh, did we just do this? How cute is this? I did tuck in my prompts a little too much. You can't see them. Let's see. Can I move it out a little bit? Here we go again. Lifting things that probably shouldn't be lifted. But I'm going to try it anyway. And if I feel like it's not going well, then haha, got it. Phew-wee. Okay, I think I'm going to have to shorten this a little bit. There we go. Gotta be careful. Gotta find the right balance. There it is. Can see the prompts. Okay, let's glue that back down. Now that's better. Much better. So let's make sure. Something with rings. We have the boat and the flag. A wreath we have that in the background there. A word written backwards is the one we're going to skip. Something found in a desk, I have my washi tape. Something salty, I have the ocean. And because we had to use the bonus is rubber stamping, which is part of the background there. So I would say mission complete. We did it. And I absolutely adore the way this turned out. Isn't this cute? It's different. I like different. Barely a Christmas vibe there. But we made it work. Oh my gosh. Okay, this might be one of the favorites so far. I mean, mind you, I've only done 3, so but I really like this one. Super cute. So I will, once everything is dried here, I will date this and call it done. Yeah. So thank you, my friends, for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video. Until next time, bye bye.